Thanks for watching ERi-TV, dear viewers. Welcome to our news broadcast. Here are the headlines. Seminar on law to students in Akordet. North Korea fires multiple missiles, including intercontinental ballistic missile. Russia allows grain deal to resume. In our domestic news, the Eritrean police force, in cooperation with the National Union of Eritrean Youth and Students in Akordet subzone, organized seminar to junior and high school students in the subzone that aimed at developing the understanding of the students on law and health issues. The objective of the seminar was to develop the understanding of students on law, significance of voluntary blood donation, as well as females' enrollment in school. At the seminar, Mr. Abdu Ibrahim, head of crime prevention in the subzone, called on the students to refrain from committing crimes, contribute due part in the effort to control the prevalence of crimes and petty offenses, and report on time to nearby police station in case of observance of any crimes being committed, indicating that donating blood beyond creating psychological satisfaction has significant contribution in knowing one's health condition. Nurse Abdurrahman Saeed from Akordet Hospital called for reinforced participation in the effort to enrich blood supply of health facilities, pointing out that education is one of the main pillars in the nation-building process. Ms. Hasina Umar, member of the National Union of Eritrean Women in the subzone, called for playing due part in controlling harmful practices that are negatively affecting the development of women. Mr. Meron Gabrihiwet called on the students to pursue the advice and guidelines that are intended to develop their understanding on law. Employees of several government institutions in Akordet subzone voluntarily donated blood with a view to enrich blood supply of health institutions and thereby save lives, indicating that as a result of the sustainable awareness-raising activities, the understanding of the public on the significance of voluntary blood donation has been increasing from time to time. Mr. Yunus Deneke, laboratory technician at Akordet Hospital, commended the initiative the government employees took. Mr. Yunus went on to say that donating blood on top of saving lives has significant importance on knowing one's health condition, and called on the public for more participation and contribution. The voluntary blood donation on their part said they voluntarily donated blood. They feel that they are executing their responsibility as citizens and express readiness to continue contributing. Those are domestic news. Please stay tuned for the international right after the short break. North Korea fired multiple missiles today, including a possible failed intercontinental ballistic missile, ICBM, prompting the United States and South Korea to extend air drills that have drawn Pyongyang's ire. Despite an initial government warning that the apparent ICBM had flown over Japan, triggering warning alarms for some residents, Tokyo later said that was incorrect. The launches came a day after the North fired a daily record of 23 missiles, including one that landed off the coast of South Korea for the first time and drew swift condemnation from Washington, Seoul, and Tokyo. Since Monday, South Korea and the United States have been conducting one of the largest air exercises ever, with hundreds of South Korean and U.S. warplanes, including F-35 fighters, staging around-the-clock simulation missions. After Thursday's ICBM launch, the Allies agreed to extend the drills past Friday, when they had been scheduled to end, South Korea's Air Force said in a statement. Days after Russia suspended support for grains export through the Black Sea, it has agreed with Turkey to restart its participation in the agreement. Russia accused Ukraine on Saturday of using a safety corridor for grain ships to attack its fleet in Crimea. However, the UN, Turkey and Ukraine continued sending ships even after Russia halted its support for the deal. Now, Russia's defense ministry says Kiev has given written assurances not to use the route for military action. Russia had for some time said it will end its involvement before announcing last Saturday that it was halting its support, blaming Ukraine for a drone attack on the Black Sea Fleet based at Sevastopol in Crimea. The price of wheat, corn and rapeseeds fell on news on Russia lifting its suspension yesterday, reversing increase seen in the futures of markets since Monday. Please stay tuned now for a recap of tonight's headlines. Seminar on law to students in Akordet. Also voluntary blood donation in Akordet. North Korea fires multiple missiles, including intercontinental ballistic missiles. Russia allows grain deal to resume. And that was our news. It is good night from us.